Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 2. Beim letzten Mal sind wir endlich in Carrick angekommen, haben noch ein bisschen so die Lage abgecheckt und haben ein interessantes Rätsel von einem aufdringlichen Zeitungsjungen bekommen und wollen dem nur nachgehen.
Okay, let's get looking.
I've got the map handy if we need to look up anything.
Mal gucken, das hier ist ja das.
Oh,
Watch
Ich
out!
glaube,
This is a
jetzt
tough
habe
one.
ich das Rätsel
Sure thing.
gecheckt.
Let's move.
War ehrlich gesagt dann doch
Second
sehr
floor.
simpel.
Gale!
sure thing. Arcus Acru.
Let's move. Ha!
Ready to go.
Let's move. Ha! That's that. Let's keep moving.
Ich glaube, jetzt habe ich zwei. Nein, nicht Shining Bomb.
Oh, chest. I wonder what's inside.
Da. Mit dem Bishop kann man... Ne, Moment, jetzt bin ich doch wieder verwirrt. Die Queen ist da oben. Die Sache, sie weiß ja, wo das Ziel ist. Das verwirrt mich gerade mehr. Weil das Ziel eigentlich nicht da ist, wo der Bishop ist. Oder doch, anscheinend doch, okay. Dann habe ich nicht gesagt. Aber dann bin ich wiederum wieder verwirrt.
Bring it on. Too slow. Here I go.
Ich bin halt echt persönlich was gegen die
Now's our
ganzen
chance.
You nailed it, Rean.
Automations.
Thanks, but that was all. Ha! Ha! Enemy sighted. Here I go. Ha!
Sure thing. There.
Let's move. That's that. Let's keep moving.
Right. Let's get
Let's
started.
move. Okay, it's safe for now.
Das war schnell. Und dann die Windmühle, gehen wir mal noch. Gehen wir nicht hin.
Ha! Ha!
Not often we see travelers around here. But nothing really special here, but feel free to make yourself at home. Actually, hold on, since you came all the way out here, how about I give you this? Let's go. Are you sure we can have this? Sure, I've already read it. Should probably mention that it's a sequel to another book that came out a while back, actually. It deals with some risky scenes, to say the least, so there was actually a ban on selling it for a while. If you've got a copy, does it mean it's no longer banned? Uh-huh, it was literally not that long ago. I just wish the government would focus more on stupid restrictions like that than making it harder to sell our crops. But hey, it's a pretty interesting read if you're willing to give it a shot. I just might think. Oh, hier haben wir das nächste, vierte Buchding dann für dieses Spiel. Gambler Jack 2. Die, das sind quasi wie die Kanäle, sagen wir letztes Mal, die Sachen, die so sehr dünnes Zeitfenster haben, um die zu bekommen. Entsprechend da immer aufpassen, weil die sind auch wichtig.
Let's wrap this up.
Here I go. Sit!
Ready to go.
My turn. Ha! Now's our chance.
Gotcha. You nailed.
This spot looks perfect for fishing.
Sit. Ha!
Oh, er hat, okay. Here we go. Can't believe it. That message actually pointed us to a key. I figured this was the spot. First off, the one who takes the queen referred to the bishop in position to take the queen. The location of the bishop's symbol on the map corresponds to right here. Nice to see we're on the right track. Only question now is where's the lock for this key? Not says it's the key to the king, but doesn't mention where the king is. Hold on, there's another note in the chest. The king lurked within his fortress. Take him and your path shall be clear. Und da oben das Pferd, ich weiß gar nicht, wie es auf Englisch heißt. N halt, das kommt nicht dran. Wir haben den Pawn, der kommt da sowieso nicht dran. Der Bishop kommt nicht dran. Und da unten der Rook kommt dran. More chess shenanigans, huh? Not much different from the riddle we just solved. Yep, don't see why it should be. Our goal this time is to take the king. All we have to figure out is which piece of the map can accomplish that. And once we do, it's checkmate for a mysterious friend. Time to get our heads in the game.
Oh, I could probably fish.
Ja, wir wieder eine Fishing-Stelle, yay. Die Snow Crab.
Not bad.
Entschuldigung. Grey Crab. Perfekt.
Not bad.
Noch ein Swordtail.
Caught one.
Na schon. Kann ich hier schon rüber? Nee. No point, okay. Dann gehen wir zu des Rätsels Lösung. Der, den ich gerade passenderweise ausgelassen habe. Was für ein Zufall aber auch.
Let's wrap this up.
Let's move. Ha! Now's our chance.
Gotcha. Sure thing.
My turn. Ha! That's that. Let's keep moving. Ha!
Safe to say that this is where that message was pointing to? Yeah, this has to be it. It's locked. Let's try that key we just found. We unlock the door using the old key. Bingo. That was easy. Betting the one responsible for the riddles is inside. There's someone inside it anyway. I have my suspicion of who it is too. Ready to go in now. Ich meine, Schachrätsel, da ist ja schon irgendwie ein bisschen obvious.
There you are.
Oh, I wasn't expecting this.
I knew it. Machias!
Ob da eine Kaffeemaschine im Hintergrund?
I knew you'd be able to solve my riddle. If anyone could, it's you. And, you look well, Rean. Whoa, Rean! Take it easy there.
I'm just so glad you're all right. When we parted that day, I honestly thought I would never get to see you again.
Come on, Rean. You haven't changed a bit. I had no intention of losing my life in that battle. And neither did the rest of us. Remember? It wasn't goodbye. Just farewell until we meet again. And you kept your promise, which is why I was able to keep mine. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Honestly, I wasn't sure if you were trying to hug me or mow me down at first, but I couldn't be more happy to see you again. Thanks for never giving up on us.
I think the tearful reunion's gone on long enough now.
Celine? Still a talking cat, I see. And I think I remember you. You're a bracer, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, that's right. They've been helping me out for quite a while now.
Good memory. We never really talked much when we met on the Courageous, did we? Name's Toval. Toval Rondenor. Mind filling us in on what you've been up to all this time? We'll tell you about what's been happening on our end, too.
Well, you of course know everything up till you flew off aboard at Valimar last month. No sooner had you left did we receive some very unexpected help from none other than the Courageous. The Courageous, huh? Was the Viscount Arcade on board? Yeah, we were dead set on fighting the Azure Knight no matter what the consequences. Doing so meant our deaths, I think we were ready to accept it. But before we could even make that choice, we suddenly heard a booming voice from up above. It shouted, "Now is not your time to fall with honor in battle, not when you have dreams left to fulfill. Flee and live to fight another day." It's the voice of none other than Viscount Arcade. Okay, das klingt mal, ich habe auch noch Rolle wird. That does sound like him. Yeah, that it does. We did hesitate at first, but then we resolved to take his advice and escape. Thanks to the Courageous drawing his attention, we were able to avoid being pursued by the Azure Knight. And splitting into 3 groups, we fled from Trista as fast as we could. Do you have any idea what happened to the Courageous after that? I'm afraid not. Flew up with the Knight in pursuit. I haven't seen or heard from it since. I hope everyone on board is alright. We're talking about the Radiant Blade Master. I'd be more worried for the Azure Knight. Probably. So you escaped to Caldic. Essentially. I managed to escape with Fee and Elliot. Not sure how the others were split up though. Really? They're here too? Well, they're out at the moment, but yes. The market manager in Caldic proposed we use this windmill as a hideout, so we've been staying here the past month. It's been enough to help us look into a way to turn this country around. So let's try and find any information we could that will lead us to you. Well, you found me. Not like you two have been busy. Look who's talking. Can't imagine going through what you did, then seeing your sister and Princess Alphen taken from you like that. Know that none of us would hesitate for a second to help you rescue them. Thanks, Machias. I appreciate it. Hey, so you were the one who made up those riddles, right? Was the kid telling us the newspaper in on it? You're correct on both counts. You received a report from a reliable source in town that said someone resembling Rean had been spotted. Could have probably chosen a simpler method to get your attention, but what's done is done. Only you would make us run around solving a riddle using chess metaphors. You sure this isn't Phantom Thief B's influence rubbing off on you? Okay, less probably and more definitely should have chosen a simpler method. Regardless, I can hardly wait to tell Elliot and Fee that you're safe. They'll be as overjoyed as I was once they find out. You know where they went? Yeah, they are trying to find a way to head farther east along the border with Crossbell. We want to go to what remains of Guerrilla Fortress. Guerrilla Fortress? Oh yeah, Margaret did say there were soldiers from the Imperial Army over in that area. Yeah, they are using the proving grounds near where the fortress used to be as the base at the moment. Specifically, Lieutenant General Craig's division is stationed there. Der Panzerreiter. The 4th Armored Division. Well, you couldn't ask for a better last line of defense. You're trying to get in contact with them, right? Precisely. We believe that might help us find some way to turn things around. And while they're out, I'm staying here and providing backup while acting as a liaison. It shouldn't be long before they give their next periodic update. We can apprise them on the situation and arrange to meet when they do. Got it. Guess we'll have some free time until then. You know if there's anything more we can do around here? I'd hate to sit and do nothing. How about we head back to the town? I want to have a good look at the surrounding area and see if there's any info I can pick up. That sounds like an excellent idea. Let's head to Celtic. Machias, join the party. Yay, da ist er. Vielleicht auch direkt hier eine Waffe, die ein bisschen hilfreicher ist. Hm. Mal Link. Also Level 6 mit Machias nur. Okay, das ist überraschend.
It's good to be able to travel with you like this again.
Yeah, I've missed you, Machias.
Oh. Well, we've made it back to town, but the hard part starts here. We'll have to be very careful not to be noticed. Der alte Brillentrick. Wow, I'm surprised how different you look without your glasses. You don't seem especially suspicious of us when we were walking around, but I guess you can't be too careful. As the Imperial Governor's son, I'm going to be higher up the wanted list than most. And key reformist figures are being arrested one after another. There's really no such thing as being too cautious in this situation. It's weird that taking off your glasses make you look that different, though. They're just glasses. Eyes are one of the most distinguishing human features. Using glasses to your advantage is a solid plan. How's your vision, though? Less an idea? Well, we'll warn you if you're about to walk into any lamppost. Okay, let's have a look around town. Might be a good idea to visit Otto while we're at it. He might have some useful info for us. It sounds like a good idea. I want to let him know we were able to reunite too. Whatever, let's just hurry it up. Okay. Oh, da unten wird Otto. Hello, sir. It's a pleasure to see you again. Well, if it isn't young Rean, I'm pleased not much has changed with you. I'm relieved to see you successfully met up with Machias too. I haven't seen you since April, but you seem to be doing well for yourself. Machias told us that they were able to hide out here thanks to your help too. Indeed, all thanks to you and your townfolk. You don't know how much you've helped us. Think nothing of it. I'd say it was more due to your resolve that things worked out so well. I have to say, I certainly wasn't expecting to see Toval with you. I know it hasn't been that long since my last visit, but I couldn't keep myself away. By the way, you mind if we swap info since we're all here? How could such an awful thing happen in Ymir? Thought things were bad here in Celtic, but by the sound of it, we're getting off relatively easy. It helped that Guerrillas become the main war zone at this point. Of course, it just means things are horrible for everyone over there rather than here. Rumors that the Noble Alliance is dominating this war, but the Imperial Army has been holding their ground. Word also has it that the soldiers at Twin Dragon Bridge have yet to successfully penetrate the line of defense. You probably should expect as much when you're talking about one of the Imperial Army's strongest divisions. We could definitely do with more info on what's going on over there, but I guess we'll just have to wait for the others to call. Yeah, we'll have to find something else to do until then. Oh, I know. Is there anything we can do to help out around here? We'd like to repay both you and the townsfolk for all you've done. Now sounds like the perfect chance. That's a good plan. There are some matters I'd like assistance with. I can list off some things if you're willing to help. Please. Herbal remedies. I'm running low on herb I used to make medicine. If anyone has any to share, I would be incredibly grateful. If you can help, please visit me at the church. Mondays no more. A huge dangerous monster appeared on the East Celtic Highway, whereas yet he's been munching crops. I'd like to request its speedy extermination for the sake of farmers everywhere. I think we can handle these just fine, personally. Yeah, let's do what we can to help make life easier for everyone. Making life harder for yourself? I'll back you guys up if you need it. Very kind of you to help us out like this. Also, remember to watch yourselves. I dread to think of what would happen if the provincial army realized you were who you are. I feel kinda bad now. Normally up to braces to handle weak quests like that, but no need to feel bad. We wanted for help. He's right. Helping one another out is the best way to move forward. Thanks a bunch. I guess that's the reason you guys managed to survive Sarah's field studies, huh? Well, we certainly have some experience under our belt thanks to them. Can I just say I'm not a fan of how willing you are to take on even more work? You're probably gonna have to get used to that sooner or later. That aside, Sarah would be pretty pleased knowing how hard you're all working right now. Well, if you're gonna be doing the work, how about it if you're doing it on behalf of the guild? You can do that? What exactly does that entail? Nothing special really, just how we do things. Keeping tabs on everything you've done will mean I can hand a nice big report over to Sarah as well. I see. Can't see any reason to turn you down. You can now view the quest tab in your notebook. The quest tab automatically records the progress of all quests you undertake. Key quests have a rec marked next to the name, and the story will progress only once they've been completed. Quests without this mark are not essential for advancement and will disappear from the list if not undertaken in a timely manner. Reporting the completion of quests allows you to receive Mirror as a reward. If not yet reported, completed quests will automatically be reported at the end of an act in the story. Keep in mind that simply completing the quest is not enough. Only once the quest is reported at your leisure or at the end of an act, will you receive a reward. Having our work overlooked by Torvald's a bit nerve-wracking, to be honest. We're probably better off forgetting the ranks we got from the academy. Back to basics first. AP can be earned through completing quests and making appropriate decisions over the course of a story. Your student rank will go up should you reach specific AP goals, rewarding you with a variety of special items. Haben wir jetzt mal, Dankeschön. So. Dann, das erste, was wir machen müssen, ist in die Kirche gehen. Und mit Rosinen reden. Oh, I see your search for fruit. And thank Adios for that. Sorry I kept you and Becky in the dark for so long. I was worried that you would have gotten hurt if the army found out you'd been in contact with that. Oh please, no need. You needn't apologize. I can't exactly complain about you trying to keep us safe, can I? I'm so happy for all of you. Here, take some of these to celebrate. Oh, church medicine. Wait, are you trying to tell us something here? Not at all. I just thought that it would be a good idea to start studying medicine while I'm here to help. I'm here helping out. I made those myself, in fact. I hope they'll be helpful. Trust me, they will. Thanks. Something so angelic about her smile. I don't think I'll ever get tired of looking at it. Probably should have kept that thought to yourself, lover boy. So, und das erste, was wir jetzt machen, ist zum East Celtic Highway. Und jetzt quasi einmal ans Ende laufen, wo wir da die Kiste mit dem Rätsel drin hatten. Und dann nochmal einmal weiter. Mal gucken. Habe ich eigentlich... Da, Detection. Aha. Das Ding doch. Perfekt. Doch ein Ding, um die anzeigen zu lassen.
Enemy sighted. Here I go. Ha!
Right. Ha! I'm up.
Stark, Machias.
My turn. Ha! That's that. Let's keep moving.
Erfahre von Machias direkt nicht getroffen. Perfekt. Nordkreuzen Highway, da wollen wir nicht lang. So, hier, ja. 3 U-Materials.
Stay on guard and don't get
Let's
cocky.
move.
Ha! Ready to go.
Oh,
Leave this to
Mann,
me.
Vogel.
Eat that.
Here I go. Sit. That's that. Let's keep moving.
What an ornate treasure chest.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
So, hier das. Können wir
Sit. Ha!
hier hoch. Look at this big boy.
Watch out. This is a tough one.
Natürlich
Sure
hat
thing.
er mich erblinden lassen.
Try
Einfach
this.
Spear Break.
Fire!
Einfach um das Crit, den Crit auszunutzen.
Here I go.
Well, let's go.
Yeah.
Right.
Nochmal so.
Gather on my blade.
Strike! It's my turn. Here I go.
Gucken wir nochmal.
Overdrive!
Was bitte schwach gegen Feuer? Ja, nee.
Take this! Now's our chance! Rean, let's do this! Leave it to me! Eat that! Sit!
My turn.
Ha! Now!
So.
You're mine! It's my turn! Ha! Now's our chance! Rean, let's do this! Leave it to me! Eat that! Ha!
Dann. Ultimate Shot.
Hope you're ready! You're finished!
Perfekt.
Let's move.
Ha! Sure thing. Phew. Well, that's that.
Great.
Looking good.
There we go. Good job. Now we just have to report back to the market manager. But we're back now, Rean. Oh. Ja, let's go. Nice. Wir können uns echt gut teleportieren. Oh, I see you've taken care of that monster for me. You have my thanks. Here's your reward too. Oh, okay. Good. Thank you very much. We'll make good use of it. Much no more. Completed. Einmal eine Kirche, die mich nicht teleportieren kann. Okay. Oh, hello there. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit? Market manager mentioned that the church has been lacking medicinal herbs lately. We'd like to see if we can help out in any way. Really, that's very kind of you all. Now that I look at you all closely, I could swear we've met before. No, I must be imagining things. My apologies. Regardless, I would very much like to take you up on your offer. Yes, of course. What kind of herbs are you looking for exactly? They are called healing herbs. Well, not exactly rare. I've been burning through my supply as of late. Obtaining even just one would be a great help. Healing herb, got it. Never heard that name before. We'll do what we can to find some for you. I'd say the Grand Market is as good a place as any to start our search. But true, with so many stores, there's bound to be one that has it in stock. Thank you very much. I'll await your return. Okay. Da. Welcome. You're looking for something in particular? You wouldn't have to have any healing herbs, would you? We're all out, unfortunately. They're sold out, but we were told that they're fairly common. Under normal circumstances, yes, but the demand for them increased dramatically due to the war. The same applies to most other medicinal herbs too, seeing as how the trains aren't running as usual. In fact, it's become such an issue that I'm struggling to maintain a proper schedule for the store. Oh wow, I hadn't realized the situation was that bad. This complicates things. A little early to be giving up now, don't you think? Healing herbs used to be standard household items, right? So the fact that they aren't uncommon means they might grow somewhere nearby. Would you happen to know where they might be found, sir? Well, I could have sworn they grew somewhere not too far from here. Oh, I remember, it was Lunaria Nature Park. They don't exactly grow in large quantities, sir. But it's close, and convenient at that. Talk about a coincidence. It's been closed down temporarily due to the war, but maybe the park ranger can help you out. Johnson's his name. I saw him leave town not too long ago, so he may already be at the park. Really? I remember him. He must have gotten his job back after we busted those fake rangers earlier in the year. That's some good news. Understood. We'll check out the park. Thank you for your time. We're tracking back to Lunaria now. And let's head over to the Western Highway exit. Right. Dann laufen wir doch mal schnell rüber. It's good to see you again, Johnson. Hold on, I remember you. Weren't you one of those students who helped resolve the theft in the Grand Market earlier in the year? That's right. Glad to see that you ended up being able to get your job back. Thanks. Looking back, I'm pretty ashamed of how I was behaving at the time. But thanks to the market manager putting in a good word for me, I was able to get my old life back. Oh well, I got my job back, but the park itself has been dead quiet since the war broke out. All the job actually involved these days is doing repairs in this area out front. I'm sorry to hear that. Johnson, anyway, it's good for us, seeing as it lowers the chance Valamar's going to be found. True enough, we should be okay for a while, but there's no guarantee that it'll be the case forever. Indeed, we can't afford to leave him there for longer than we have to. We asked Johnson if he had any idea where they could find a healing herb. A healing herb, huh? Yeah, I've seen those in the park before. It isn't really their season, so I can't see there being too many, but you should be able to find a few. I'll show you where to look, but the monsters in there are more dangerous than usual. Sorry I can't be more helpful. Oh, not at all. You've been more than helpful enough already. We're used to handling mad monsters, so we should be able to take it from here. Yeah, you definitely look like you know what you're doing. Anyway, they grow in the shade around areas with lots of nutrients in the soil. Focus your search around tree roots. Thanks, we'll get right to that. Erinnert euch noch, als ich das eine Mal euch darauf hingewiesen habe, hey, haltet das Ding da in Erinnerung? Das ist es.
We aren't planning to take that monster on, are we?
Nope, keine Angst, Tobin.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
Ich will nur schnell diese Quest beenden, mehr will ich gar nicht.
Let's wrap this up.
Here I go. Okay, it's safe for now.
Den konnte ich gerade nicht ausweichen, von daher, hey. There we go, finally found one. Definitely smelled like something with medicinal properties, that's for sure. Pretty sure we've come across this herb before, haven't we? Oh, that's it. Was when we were helping Yusuf's uncle. Mother used it in a recipe of hers. That brings back memories. Bad ones, of course, but less I have to think about that pompous fool, the better. No need to hide it. We know you're just as worried about Prince Charming as Rean is. No, I'm not. Ah, knock it off. We need to get a move on. Do you want to go straight back to hand over the Rean? Yep. Yeah, let's head back. Don't want to keep Father Serble waiting too long. Let's go on. Ah, welcome back. Were you able to find an herb from me? I'm happy to say we did. Goodness, it seems as fresh as it is potent. You have my thanks. Glad we could help. I hope it will be helpful in your work caring for those affected by this war. You really are some upstanding youngsters. Ah yes, here, please, take these. So you may meet with difficult times, always remember that Adius is with you. The goddess rewards those who persevere in the face of great adversity. I wish you all luck in the future. Thank you, Father. He's right, we still have a lot of work ahead of us. But we do. Speaking of which, I think it's probably about time we were heading back. Oh, to hear Elliot and Fee's report. Good point. Okay, back to the windmill for us. Perfect. Die Windmill war east. No? Yeah.
Stay on guard and don't get cocky!
Sure thing.
Let's move. Ha! That's that. Let's keep moving.
Aber in die Windmühle rein gehen wir dann erst beim nächsten Mal. Wenn euch der Part gefallen hat, lasst gerne einen Daumen nach oben da, abonniert den Kanal, um nichts weiter zu verpassen. Und beim nächsten Mal schauen wir dann, wie es Fee und Elliot so geht. Bis dahin. Ciao, ciao.